MyPillow is being evicted from one of its warehouses in the state. A judge granted the eviction. The company's landlord, who said it owes more than $200,000 in unpaid rent. This is the latest in a string of legal and financial blows to CEO Mike Lindell. The MyPillow guy reportedly owes Fox News almost $8 million in advertising fees, and his former lawyers said he was dropped as a client over millions of dollars in unpaid legal fees.
Yep, MyPillow founder Mike Lindell, he has not had a good week now, has he? And this was just the latest blow. Let's take a look at the what he had to say to ABC News in a statement. All right, so according to the article from ABC News, Mike Lindell's company has been facing a court-ordered eviction from a warehouse in Minnesota amid his ongoing legal battles related to his claims about the 2020 election and voting machines. And Lindell did confirm that to ABC News. But Lindell is claiming the eviction does not stem from financial difficulties and rather it is just a formality related to a mutual argument between himself and the owner of the warehouse to vacate the property, which he says has not been used by MyPillow since the spring of 2023. I'm having my doubts on that. Lindell said MyPillow has they did sublease the space to a candy company last year and was planning on subleasing it to a sugar beet company this year. But the sugar beet company backed out of the contract at the last minute, leaving himself and the warehouse owner stranded. I do have a little side question though. What the fuck is a sugar beet? I've never heard of it. Anyways, let's go back to the article. All right, so according to the little bit here of the article, he said, referring to Lindell, he considered finding another subleaser, but he and the warehouse's owner, First Industrial, that's the name of the place, eventually decided to officially end their contract through the eviction process. And I'm fine with that, Lindell told ABC News. Are you though? Are you though? I genuinely would like to know. MyPillow does owe the owner of the warehouse $217,489 in past due rent, according to court records. All right, the plaintiff seeks to have defendant evicted from the premises for failing to pay rent and other payments and charges due under the lease agreement in the amount of $217,489, and I'm not even going to try. Oh, 74 cents. A complaint from First Industrial says. Now, keep in mind, this is in addition to Mike Lindell owing, and let me check my damn notes here, 5 million to someone who debunked his election lies at the cyber symposium that he held a little while back, as well as 7.8 million to Fox News for running his advertisements on their network. Yeah, so he's not having a good go of it financially now, is he? Not to mention he was also having to sell equipment a while back, as I remember hearing from David Pakman on his show. Let's go back to the article. Over the years, MyPillow has lost numerous advertising opportunities due to Lindell's pushing of false and unsubstantiated claims about the 2020 election and election systems around the country. Remember, we're gonna have a class action lawsuit against all machines. I just need to get the sound bite so I don't have to keep doing the impersonation. Even I'm getting tired of it, guys. Don't worry. Last month, going back to the article now, last month, a federal judge in Minnesota affirmed a 5 million arbitration award against Lindell, siding with a software engineer who challenged data that Lindell said proved China interfered in the 2020 election in favor of President Joe Biden. Yeah, that ended up being a load of horse shit. Lindell had offered a $5 million reward to anyone who could prove that packet captures he provided were not valid data from the November 2020 election, leading to software engineer Robert Zeidman, oh, okay, that's the guy's name, to file for arbitration when a panel of contest judges failed to declare him the winner after he concluded the data contained no such information. Lindell again said on Thursday that he's appealing this decision and that the case will go into next year. Good luck with that. Lindell claims he had spent more than 45 million of his own money on claims about the security of voting machines and his push for the use of paper ballots in the 2024 election. Uh-huh. Good luck with that one, Mike. Now, I will admit, at first when all this started going on, I actually kind of felt bad for Mike Lindell, but given he's openly gone out there and continued to spout these baseless conspiracy theories, I'm sorry he's lost any sympathy I once had. Because in all honesty, we're witnessing the downfall of his empire of shitty pillows. And to be completely honest, when it comes down to this, he brought it on himself. So I will not be surprised if MyPillow ends up going bankrupt here in the near future.